Thank you for watching my video. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and make sure you also follow my social media. Here's my email, like, share, and follow. And for more deep, in-depth content, please become a Patreon today. For only $2.50 a month, you can become an official supporter of Rome Productions, and you can get some very well in-depth content also provided with PDF books and documentaries, and so on and so forth. Last but not least, we finally have some new merchandise out. So that means we got some new shirts, hoodies, and all type of stuff that you can now shop today at Rome Central. Just go in the link below and shop today. Alright, what is good? So today we're going to be discussing something that a lot of people don't know about, and I've discussed this many times throughout my videos, but today we are going to have a breakdown upon the conception of truth. Alright, and as I've said in my videos before, and I always love to quote this very proverb or this wise saying that is based upon a particular verse within the ancient texts of the Vedas, and the proverb is that the truth is one, but the wise or the learned will give it a variety of names or will express it in a variety of ways. Alright, so today we are going to be discussing the universe. Alright, and the universe operates through vibrations and frequencies. So we have to understand that the universe has one song and one truth, has one rhythm. Alright, and I love to use the expression, or I love to use the example, that the truth is like a rhythm, it's like a beat, it's like a song. Okay, and within this song and within this beat, you have a set of people on the dance floor who are expressing themselves because of the rhythm of the song or the beat or the truth. Alright, and it doesn't matter how you express yourself with the beat, as long as you are on beat, then it doesn't matter how quote unquote weird or unique, or how you stand out on the dance floor when it comes to knowing the truth, or when you dance to the song or to the whole truth. Alright, for an example, if you look at old videos concerning like the Soul Train videos, you would never see one person dancing the same. Alright, this isn't the Cupid Shuffle, this isn't the Cha-Cha Slide. Alright, we are so unique and we are so creative as nine-ether beings that we are willing to express ourselves in different ways concerning a very beat. Alright, so as I said before, and this is coming from the Rig Vita 1.164.46. Alright, that's where the verse is coming from in the Vedas, that the truth is one, but the wise express it in a variety of ways. Alright, so when we concern ourselves with the varieties of truth, in the whole matter of truth, we are expressing that with neti. Alright, which means not this, not that. Which means that when we are dealing with the supreme intelligence, the cosmic force, the infinite force of the universe, you cannot limit that force to a particular name, a concept, a religion, a spiritual system. You cannot give a name essentially for the supreme intelligence or the Most High. You cannot give a name for what route you should go about or what destination of a streetway that you should go about when it concerns expressing the truth. Alright, you can't give it a name, you can't give it a concept, because it's just that complex, it's just that fluid. Alright, so you have to understand that consciousness is infinite, it's limitless, it's nameless. You can't give it a name because it's so complex. It expounds in everything. Okay, we've been taught and we've been brought up in church that the Creator, God, or the Most High, is omnipresent. Alright, and when the Most High is omnipresent, you have to understand that a particular force that is omnipresent and present and expounds in everything and everyone, you have to understand that it's limitless, it's nameless. You can't give it a one particular name, because just like we have different names and we have different tastes and stuff, and we have different genres, it's the same thing that happens when it concerns consciousness. It's the same thing that happens when it concerns spiritual systems and the way that we express truth. The only reason that consciousness will be limited is that when you let ego take over and you give it a limitation, you give it a name. You say Christianity is the way. You say Hebrew Israelite is the way. You say being a Jew, being a Muslim is the way. You giving your life to Christ is the way. And if you don't abide by this particular way, then the truth is not in you. You know, so we have let ego take upon our lives, and we have let ego give us a limitation on consciousness, a limitation on truth, a limitation on knowledge, a name, a concept. And names and concept and labels is limited upon the very expoundary of consciousness. Alright? Most importantly, this is why I don't really label myself upon anything that concerns very concepts, because with names come stereotypes and labels and so on and so forth. The reason why my name is the Omniest Roan, alright, this is my Instagram. Follow it, alright. I put a lot of good information on Instagram. But the reason why my name is the Omniest Roan is because I have come now to the form of consciousness in which I understand that consciousness is the infinite. Okay? When I'm the Omniest Roan, I expound my essence and who I am upon all levels of knowledge and understanding. Alright, so it doesn't matter if it's Hinduism or Buddhism or Confucianism or Taoism or Christianity or Judaism or Hebrewism, whatever the case may be. These are just different curriculums of science. Alright, you have to look at it that way. When you understand that all spirituality is an expression of science, you will understand that you can study any form of a spiritual system or religious system, and you can study the text and you will find the science there. You will find the science there. It's present. So that's why I'm the Omniest Roan, because I study all levels and all forms of knowledge and information. Alright, so I will be the Omniest Roan for a very long time. I don't look upon changing my name because I've reached this level. The reason why I would change my name is because I would change in a form of consciousness. So it's the same way when you deal with deities, because deities have different names and they expound and evolve in different formalities. Alright? And you see this throughout movies as well. So when you understand, and I'm just dealing with the fundamentals of Hinduism, not really going to deal with the very fundamentals and the four-way path and so on and so forth. But let's just deal with a couple of names here. So Brahma, okay, or Brahman. One concept or saying in one of the Vedas, and this is in the Mandaka Upanishad, the Mandaka Upanishad, and this is in 3.1.8. All right, 3.1.8, and the saying is, "He who knows Brahma," and it says, "He who knows the Supreme Brahma, verily becomes Brahma." So, in translation for us, he who acknowledges God verily becomes God. All right, he who acknowledges the Most High becomes the Most High. So you have to understand, he who knows the Word verily becomes the Word, and you are the Word manifested in the flesh. So when you study other spiritual systems, they are talking about the same thing in which you have been grown up or raised up to understand. So we understand that Brahma is a name or a particular concept for God, quote unquote, right? Brahma is God. Atman is your inner self. It's your soul. It's your spirit. It's your inner being. Atman is God. All right. So when you have the concept of Atman is Brahma, you have the concept of self is not self. All right, and that might be confusing for people who don't understand self is not self. You are not who you really think you are. All right. When you're dealing with Atman, you're dealing with Atum, Adam. You're dealing with the very concepts even when dealing with other spiritual systems. Brahma, Abraham. All right, it's the same concept. Abraham, Brahman. All right, Abram, the exalted father, father of multitudes. So the same thing when you're dealing with Brahma. Brahma means to expand, to grow. it means you're limitless, you know. So you can't have a limitation upon your imagination. And in order for you to bring your imagination and the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen, into reality, right, to speak those things which are not as though they already are, is that you have to have faith. And that is what Abraham is. Abraham is the father of imagination. When it tells you that Abraham is the father of multitudes and of many nations, it's not talking about people. It's talking about the essence of your thoughts. All right, it's talking about your nations, your imaginations. All right, so that's what it means when it talks about Abraham being the father of nations. Abraham is the father of imagination. So when you're dealing with Brahma, Brahma is you. All right, you are Brahma. Brahma is essential to I am. You are I am. The inner self within you is I am. All right, you are I am that I am. So Brahma means to be. It's your essence. To be is who you are. I am that. To be, thou art. All right. So persona, when we're dealing with the essence of who you are, we're dealing with your character. You're dealing with personality, your person, your persona. And persona in Latin means mask. It means character. That's what it means. So Brahma is a character. It's a personality. It's a persona of yourself, of who you are, of your inner being, of your inner essence. So when you come to understand who you are in terms of the spiritual self or your inner self, when you become, when you realize, you come to the understanding or the epiphany that you are Brahma, that you are I am that I am, that you are the walking manifestation of the cosmic force or the supreme intelligence of the universe, and you will understand that every expression for truth explains who you are. Every expression of truth elaborates on who you are in your very spirituality, because as I said before, every spiritual system is just a curriculum of science, of alchemy, of chemistry. It just explains who you are as an individual, as you being a nine-ether being, from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. You know, even when dealing with the crown chakra, the reason why it talks about the crown chakra is your hair. The reason why us as black people, the reason why our hair kind of looks like a crown when we grow it out is because we are the very manifestation, we are the actual image of the perfected human. All right, we are the perfected original being of this earth. We are nine ether beings. So you have to come to that understanding. All right, but I don't want to make this any more longer than I've already have. Basically, come to understand that when we're dealing with the universe, we're dealing with one song and one truth. And the one truth of the matter at hand is that Christ is within you. That is the mystery. The mystery is that you are Brahma. All right, you are the walking manifestation of the cosmic force of the universe. You are one with the universe. All right, and you are the thing. You are the very essence of. You are the very manifestation to bring out manifestation. All right. So when you understand that self is not self, when you understand that you are not who you really think you are, when you understand and that consciousness is infinite and limitless, you will be able to bring that into manifestation and into perfection. All right.